headquarters at 3 p.m. today as heavy rain warnings were issued for central regions, including the Seoul metropolitan area and Chungcheong, with up to 200 millimeters of rain expected through tomorrow and further downpours forecast for the South and Jeju Island. On the third day of confirmation hearings for President Lee Jae-myung's first cabinet nominees, ruling and opposition lawmakers clashed over ethics, competence, and alleged misconduct. The People Power Party demanded the resignations of Education Minister nominee Lee Jin-suk and Gender Equality nominee Kang Sun-woo, while also criticizing Defense and Veterans Affairs nominees as unfit. The Democratic Party pushed back, accusing the opposition of focusing on personal attacks and rumors instead of policy and qualifications. Lee Jin-suk's hearing was especially contentious, with disputes over her children's overseas education and document omissions. She apologized publicly. Justice nominee Chung Sung-ho faced questions about martial law and prosecution reform, while Labor nominee Kim Young-hoon's North Korea visit became a flashpoint. Meanwhile, President Lee formally approved Baek Young-hoon as Minister of Science and ICT. A parent and a school staff member have been arrested in Andong, North Gyeongsang Province for breaking into a high school during exam week to steal test papers. The Daegu District Court's Andong branch issued arrest warrants citing risk of flight and evidence destruction. The parent faces trespassing and obstruction charges, while the staff member is accused of theft and unlawful entry. They entered the school with a contract teacher who was arrested earlier. Police confirmed the parent had paid the teacher illegally for tutoring. The student involved now faces expulsion. In local news, cracks have appeared near the Yeongdo Tourist Information Center by Bongnae Pier, leading authorities to restrict access for safety. The fissure, about 3 cm deep and 30 meters long, is believed to have resulted from seismic reinforcement work done in April. Sidewalk tiles near the dock were also found damaged. Yeongdo-gu District and the Busan Port Authority suspect the ground was affected during drilling and reinforcement. A full safety inspection is planned. The tourist center remains open with no structural issues reported. Busan's employment rate continued to climb in June, marking the 5th consecutive month of year-on-year growth. The increase was largely driven by gains in the manufacturing sector, which saw a notable rise in employment. However, the construction, finance, and transport-related sectors experienced declines, reflecting the effects of weak domestic demand and a sluggish real estate market. Self-employed workers were particularly impacted, with a sharp decrease in numbers. Despite these challenges, the overall unemployment rate dropped compared to the same period last year. In international news, thousands of Afghans have arrived in the UK under a secret resettlement scheme created after a major data breach. In February 2022, the personal details of nearly 19,000 Afghans who had applied to relocate following the Taliban's takeover were accidentally leaked by a British official. And now for today's weather. The current weather in Busan is cloudy with rain and the temperature is 24 degrees Celsius. The temperature will average around 25 degrees Celsius this evening. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM, 부산 영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산 영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Laura McLucky. BEFM, 부산 영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, hello, and a very happy Wednesday to you. Now, did you know that the average person eats nearly 35 tons of food in their lifetime? That's about the weight of 6 elephants. Big elephants. But remember, just because average doesn't mean everybody, right? It doesn't apply to everyone. So if you had a light lunch today, no doubt a big, delicious dinner is well deserved tonight. My name's Laura. Welcome to For Your Busan. All right, let's kick off this hump day with Holiday by Little Mix.
Put the sun up in my sky when it's cold. You pull me closer, so hot it's like the middle of July. Wanna have a little taste, so let me lay you. Nothing better than your skin on mine. And I've been looking for the feeling, looking on my life. Will you give it to me every time? Can we make it all night? We don't stop, all up on my body, babe. Ooh, touch me like a summer night. You feel like a holiday. Ooh, up all night. We don't stop, feel up on my body, babe. We're just dancing the night away. Boy, you feel like a holiday. So I'ma let go. No one else in the world could ever come close to you, baby. Close to you, baby. We're taking it slow. We're never forever, we're lasting forever, my baby. You're turning me on. Boy, have I told ya? You give it to me like no other guy. We got that heat, yeah, like this summer. And that's why I'm so glad I made you mine. Wanna have a little taste, so let me lay you. Nothing better than your skin on mine. And I've been looking for the feeling, looking all my life. Boy, you give it to me every time. Can we make it all night? We don't stop, feel up on my body, babe. Ooh, touch me like a summer night. You feel like a holiday. Ooh, up all night. We don't stop, feel up on my body, babe. We're just dancing the night away. Boy, you feel like a holiday. So I'ma let go. No one else in the world could ever come close to you, baby. Close to you, baby. Close to you, baby. Close to you, baby. We're taking it slow. We're never forever, we're lasting forever, my baby. You're turning me on. So put your love on me, upon me. Oh boy, I love it when you're touching me, holding me. No, ain't nobody put that thing on me, upon me, like you do. Feel like a holiday. You know that I want it, babe. Can we make it all night? We don't stop, feel up on my body, babe. Ooh, touch me like a summer night. You feel like a holiday. Ooh, up all night. We don't stop, feel up on my body, babe. We're just dancing the night away. Boy, you feel like a holiday. So I'ma let go. No one else in the world could ever come close to you, baby. Close to you, baby. Close to you, baby. Close to you, baby. Taking it slow. We're never forever, we're lasting forever, my baby. And you're turning me on, yeah.
Welcome back to the show, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. It's Hump Day. Did you know that? Ang PD, Hump Day. Do you know why? You don't know? Because when you think about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, struggle bus. Tuesday, struggle bus. Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday. You know? So it's a hump. 언덕 day. Happy hump day. Anyway, welcome to the show. The time is now 10 minutes past 4 p.m. It's Wednesday, the 16th of July. I'm your host, Laura McCluskey, and this is For Your Busan. Thank you for joining us here today. We've got some people joining us in the chat already on YouTube live stream. We've also got people texting in on the Kakao message already. It's very exciting. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. At the top of the show, we talked about average. Average doesn't mean anything. Do you know, average is average. And average is average. Come on, Laura. Average height, right? Average sleep time, average weight, average amount of savings, average food, calorific content, you know. And sometimes we seem like we should be getting close to the average. But I'm here to say, no, thank you. Because would you consider yourself to be average? I don't think anyone wants to consider themselves to be an average person, right? You want to be an outstanding person, at least to your strengths. You don't need to be good at everything, but you can be the best that you can be. And then de facto, that means that you're not an average person. Many of us often exceed the average. And sometimes we fall short. And that's okay too, because it means you've been going for it, right? But the average often just serves as a standard or reference point, right? A point to aim for or a point to look at. And so that's why when we look at social phenomena, we usually check the average figures. So today, let's look at the average summer vacation for workers in the Busan area. Okay, this is not the text topic, but I want to know, have you been on holiday yet so far? And if so, where did you go? If you've not been on holiday, are you going? Or are you not going? And why? 혹시 여러분 여행 가셨을까요? 여행 가셨어요? 이번에 여름에는 여름 가기로 했어요? 아니면 안 가기로 했는지 진짜 궁금합니다. 그리고 이유도 같이 보내주시면 감사하겠습니다. 텍스트 토픽도 아니고 근데 궁금해요. I'm just curious. I want to know. Tell me. Because I'm not going anywhere this year. So sad. But that's okay by me, actually. I don't mind that. The summer holiday season is coming up in Korea. It's late July to early August when usually a lot of Koreans take their holidays. And according to a recent survey of workers in Busan, the average number of summer vacation days this year is, drumroll, 3.4. Womp womp. Isn't that terrible? 3.4 days of vacation. Now, by company size, large companies have 3.5 days. Small and medium-sized companies average out at 3.3 days of holiday. And about 51.7, so roughly half of all companies said they want to provide summer holiday incentives, benefits. Most of the time, summer holidays are taken at the end of July, right? But maybe these incentives are going to incentivize people to take holidays at different times, to stagger the holidays a little bit, right? But in the UK, can I tell you something? In the UK, if you don't get 28 days of holiday throughout the year, you can, like there's maybe the company gets in trouble. 28 days is the minimum. 28. So when I came to Korea for the first time and I saw that people were taking vacations that were like 3 days, I was like, that's not a vacation. That's a weekend. And plus some change. Because usually in the UK, you would take a 2-week holiday. At least a week. But maybe 2 weeks. Mostly, I remember growing up and everyone was going on a 2-week holiday. And then some people take 3 weeks. My parents take 6-week holidays. They save up their holiday days throughout the year and then they take 6 weeks and come to Korea. So what do you think about that as well? Korea takes such small holidays compared to other places, right? Compared to other places in the world. But anyway, have you decided? Ooh, Benny-nim texting in saying our next vacation days in the Philippines will be in August. Benny-nim, are you planning to travel anywhere? Perhaps come down to beautiful Busan, Benny-nim? Or maybe we can all go and visit you. Do you have room for All of us? I think you would. Or actually, the Philippines is so gorgeous. So you can just go and hang out on the beach. If you want to go to a holiday, this year, will you go somewhere? I'm not sure. But you can let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I would also like to know, okay, this is the text topic. 여러분, text topic 이거입니다. 내가 꿈꾸는 여름 휴가 장소는 어디인가요? So where is your dream holiday vacation? Okay? Absolute dream holiday vacation. Now, this is dream summer holiday vacation. So I'm going to let you split it. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. So you don't have to choose just one place. Where would be your dream summer holiday vacation? I think for me, dream summer holiday vacation, I don't know. I would really like to go to Australia. I've got a lot of friends in Australia and it's winter time there. So it's kind of cooler, but it's still very nice weather. Yeah, maybe Australia for me. How about you? pound 9050 샵 9050. Text messages will cost you 100 won, or you can text us for free on Kakao Talk. Search for BEFM or 부산영어방송. You can also get on to the live stream here on YouTube Live. Wow, look at all these people. Hi, everyone. There's 고수님 texting in saying, hi, everyone. Hi. Let me look at all these ones. And there we go. Chaesung님 texting in, I'm going to do a staycation this year. Do you know, that makes sense because Busan has got so many fantastic places to go. I think staycation is a really top choice for a summer holiday. We've got a little message coming in here from 백건우님 saying, 로라님, 돌아오셨네요. 격하게 환영합니다. 고맙습니다. Yes, I'm back. Are you disappointed? I hope not. I was going to say I hope so. I hope not. I hope you're not disappointed. But yes, I am back. I'll be with you every day from 4 to 6. So text me. What do you think? A little family holiday to the Maldives, a little trip somewhere with snow. Do you know my winter holiday, dream vacation is it Hokkaido? Where they have those monkeys that go in the spa? I think it is. I want to go in a spa with monkeys, with snow. And I don't want to touch the monkeys, nor do I want the monkeys to touch me. But I want to be in the monkey space, the vicinity of monkeys. That sounds like, no? What's that face? I think it would be so good. No? Ang PD, what's your dream summer holiday vacation destination? Oh, think about it. You don't have to answer straight away, but you can send us your messages. pound 9050 샵 9050 or Kakao Talk. Of course, you can get onto the YouTube live stream. And if you join us for the show, then I believe, it just is good karma points for you. So you get a better life. It's true. I heard it's true. Manifest greatness by texting us here at For Your Busan. Anyway, let me continue on and you can send me your messages. In the first half, of course, as every day, we have Claire in the studio for Busan Times for all the day's top stories in Busan. Then Laura's Deep Dive, where I share my thoughts, somewhat unhinged thoughts about everything. And then Busan by Chance, we can discover the familiar yet unfamiliar side of Busan through the eyes of a foreign reporter. Then in the second half, My Life, My English, Ask Me Anything with Melissa. And then Busan Quiz Master. I don't have any. We need to get some sort of weird stuff for Busan Quiz Master. Get some XO things. A laughing bag when people get the wrong answer. All right. And you can be the prize winner of the day. Today we have pizza. What? Yes, today we have pizza. So if you like pizza, you want pizza, free pizza, delicious free pizza, then you can get in touch with that as well. So Busan 아재님 texting in Hawaii. 네가 가라 Hawaii. And with that, it's time for Busan Times with Claire.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
You better watch out. You better not cry. Doesn't that sound like a Christmas song?
Oh, yes.
Ding,
it sounds
ding,
a
ding,
bit like
ding,
that.
ding, ding. Yeah.
Never thought of that.
You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Claire's in the studio.
Good afternoon.
Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. I think that we are definitely matching with our stripy
Matchy.
shirts. I like that. How was your Tuesday night, Wednesday day?
Went smooth so far.
Good.
Yes. I had a long sleep. So
How long
I
is
feel
long
great.
sleep for you?
About 12 hours.
Luxury.
Like a baby.
That's amazing. 12 hours. That's why your skin is so flawless, Claire.
Maybe today, yes.
That's what I need. Don't look at these dark circles. 다크서클 유행이거든요. It's 패션이에요, 패션.
That's a lifelong friend, don't worry.
Yeah, it's my Tim Burton fashion. Okay. Anyway, it's a rainy, grey Wednesday here in Busan. I don't mind it though. It's July 16th for anyone who forgot. But it doesn't mean the news is gloomy. You know, we've got lots of different news stories for today. So tell us what we have to start off.
So let's start with something historic. Yesterday on July 15th in Paris, Busan was officially confirmed as the host city for the 48th UNESCO World Heritage Committee in 2026. This was decided at the 47th session of the committee, and it's the first for South Korea since it joined the World Heritage Convention back in 1988.
That's so cool. Snaps. Snaps for Korea. Oh, 축하드립니다. That's such a big deal. That's so cool. So what does this committee actually do?
So great question. The UNESCO World Heritage Committee is the top international body for decisions related to World Heritage registration, preservation, and protection. Hosting it means Busan will welcome delegates from all 196 signatory countries, an incredible platform to showcase our city's cultural significance and global capacity.
And we do have a lot of cultural significance, a lot of global capacity. So what was it that sealed the deal for Busan?
Well, the selection followed Busan's designation as Korea's official candidate city on June 30th. At the Paris session, the announcement included a greeting by Vice Mayor Lee Jun-seung and a promotional video including Busan's refugee heritage during the Korean War, major international venues like Bexco and Nurimaru APEC House, lastly, and Korea's beautiful UNESCO World Heritage sites. The message: Busan is not only capable but culturally meaningful.
I love that. And actually, I love the vice mayor. He's such a fun guy. So I can imagine he gave a really, I think there's a new vice mayor actually, but he gave a really warm-hearted speech. And that's the point, right? Not just infrastructure, heart.
Exactly. Mayor Park Kyung-jun called it a historic achievement that raises both Busan's and Korea's international reputation. He emphasized values like cultural diversity, peace, and sustainability. The city will now prepare in collaboration with agencies like the National Heritage Administration, Busan Tourism Organization, Bexco, and more.
That's so cool. And it's going to be so exciting to have one of these global, very global events.
Everyone knows UNESCO, right? Yes.
Right? And so I think everybody was kind of deflated after the expo bid didn't go the way we wanted. Yes. But this is such a lovely rebound. And rebounds have to take a while.
Yes.
So this is a good one. I'm very excited for that. What a moment. Busan. Busan, 역시 Busan.
Next year. Next year.
Okay, let's go to the next story. A little something closer to home. Very, very important. Busan has actually become the first local government here in Korea to hold a drug crime prevention education program that is specifically designed for youth, right?
That's right. This initiative took place yesterday, July 15th at 2 p.m. in Busan City Hall's main conference hall. About 150 young adults participated, and the format was far from your typical lecture.
Okay, so what made it different?
It was packed with engaging content, starting with a live performance by a youth group called Diorak, which used powerful visuals to portray the dangers of drug abuse. That was followed by a two-part program. First one is a talk from Kang Jung-ho, an expert in drug-related crimes affiliated with both the Ministry of Justice and the Busan Office of Education. He covered everything from what counts as a drug to legal consequences and how to resist peer pressure. Second part was a VR simulation showing the severe effects of drug addiction. Participants said it felt chillingly real, like living through the consequences of firsthand.
I mean, that's really intense, but I mean, just looking at that, what counts as a drug? Even so simple, you ask an adult that,
Yes.
then how are we going to answer?
I don't think we have formal education. Not
Because
everyone.
it's not really an issue, or it hasn't been an issue in
yes.
Korea so far. But these youth drug cases especially are on the rise, right?
Yes, alarmingly so. According to the 2023 white paper on drug crimes published last month, the number of drug offenders in their 20s and 30s nearly doubled in 5 years, from about 7,600 in 2019 to over 15,000 in 2023.
That's a lot.
That's concerning.
Yeah, and coming from a country where drugs are kind of everywhere,
Yes.
I really hope that it can be, we can crack down on it very early
Yeah.
until it becomes too big of a problem to
Yes,
handle.
exactly.
Really, really do. And the thing is, it's not just, it's not in shady back alleys like you see in the movies. It's on SNS, it's on the dark web, it's in delivery apps.
Indeed, this education program aimed to give young people tools to recognize and resist that creeping danger. Some participants even shared real-life experiences, like being offered suspicious substances while working part-time.
That's so scary. And it hits so close to home as well. I mean, did the city say if this is going to be a one-off, or are they going to extend?
Oh,
or?
not at all. Busan plans to continue these programs and repeat them regularly, focusing on real-world scenarios, practical strategies, and long-term impact.
I'm very glad to hear that. It's very powerful, and, education is key, no matter.
That's the only prevention is the best way.
Is the best way. So education is so important. Great to see Busan stepping up and supporting the young people, and also just supporting the community by this
Yes.
kind of program. Okay, you've given us heritage, you've given us public health. Can we sprinkle a little bit of magic in here?
Absolutely. Busan has just been selected to host the 2028 30th World Magic Championship, which is called FISM WCM 2028. This is the largest magic event in the world, and it's coming here from July 17th to 26th, 2028.
Shazam! I love it. I love it. When was this decided?
So also yesterday, July 15th, the decision came at the FISM General Assembly in Turin, Italy. Busan competed against Quebec, Canada, and won 235 out of 411 votes from 74 club presidents representing 52 countries.
That's a landslide. I'm looking at the numbers there. What helped? Again, same question. Why did Busan stand out?
So Busan's strengths included 20 years of experience hosting the Busan International Magic Festival, top-class venue like Bexco and the Busan Cinema Center, strong transport links and city infrastructure, and lastly, close engagement with the global magic community.
The global magic community. I love magic. 소리 소리 마소리. Do you know, I watched Now You See Me the other day, literally about 2 days ago.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
No.
So good. If you like magic, Now You See Me.
Oh, is that the drama?
It's not a drama. Well, it's a dramatic film, but it's just a movie about these
movie.
magicians. Yeah, and there's two of them. Harry Potter's in the second one. Daniel Radcliffe, not Harry Potter. I just got the reference there as well. Magic. Anyway, this isn't a performance. This is like a full-blown cultural festival, right?
Indeed. Events will include a main competition, historical gala show, beachside street performances, a global conference, and and hands-on experience for local citizens. With over 3,000 musicians and industry figures expected and an estimated 200,000 spectators, the economic and tourism impact will be huge.
I love it. Like once in a lifetime experience, the World Magic Championships. And I'm sure that all of our locals can enjoy and visitors as well. And,
Mayor Park Kyung-jun agrees. He said this event solidifies Busan's brand as a global hub for magic and gives the local cultural economy a major boost.
I love it. So 2026, we've got the world's cultural guardians. 2 years later, we've got the world's magicians. What are we going to have in 2027?
I know. I'm looking forward to that as well.
From the UN to world magic. There's something somewhere in between. We'll have to figure it out. I
Yes.
love it. Well, heritage, youth empowerment, global magical flair. Busan is pulling out all the stops. So thank you very much, Claire, for
Not a problem,
these
Laura.
stories. Do you like magic?
I'll see. Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Can you do any magic? Can you prepare
Not
a magic
really.
trip for
Not
us
really.
tomorrow?
I think I tried. I practiced, very simple things like
Yeah.
hard ones.
Yeah.
I failed. And I think I cannot really make my face like
Poker face.
poker face.
Ah.
Yeah. I
티가
just
나요?
started to laugh. Yeah. It's like,
Maybe we can practice one together. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, Claire, it's always a pleasure to have you. We will see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. All right, let's have a song. This is But Sometimes by... Oh, let me read this Kakao Talk before the song break. I'm looking at it here. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we do get a lot of PSAs coming in about the weather, so please do be careful. So, at 4:31 on Wednesday, the 16th of July, this is a PSA from the Ministry of the Interior and Safety. As the heat wave continues, the risk of water-related accidents is increasing. When enjoying water activities at swimming beaches, coastal areas, rivers, valleys, and other locations, please make sure to follow basic safety precautions. Always wear a life jacket. Children must be accompanied by a guardian. And do not swim under the influence of alcohol. Evacuate immediately in case of heavy rain. And if an accident occurs, alert those around you and call 119 right away. Also, schools and households are also advised to educate students or children in advance on how to stay safe during water activities. Once again, that was a PSA from the Ministry of the Interior and Safety. So stay safe out there, my friends. Let me play you a song before we come back. This is But Sometimes by Boy Next Door.
이거 챙겨 싫다던 너 때문에 화가 나도 욕을 못하고 너 기대라고 널 펴놓은 내 어깨는 이젠 지하철 속 장애물일 뿐이야 You're so bad you know 뻔뻔하게 거짓말로 돌려막고 낯선 향기만 묻혀오니 사랑 따위 하지 말지 그래 오히려 좋지 시원하게 여기 나겠지 I swear you're never graded 나만 바보였지 난 못 같아 다정했던 사진 속 네 모습이 다 똑같아 이번엔 다를 거라 했었던 말도 Sometimes 꺼져버리지 But sometimes 네가 보고 싶어 Yeah. Okay, cut. I'm out. 이게 마지막 에피소드. 호가분하게 밀린 영화 드라마 때리고 헌신 시작됐으니 다 새로 꾸며야지. 옷차림도 머리도 걷는 폼까지도. Alright. 그래 네가 못된 게 아니야. 내가 못났다 치자. Alright. 좋은 친구로 못 남겠다. 라라라라. I'm so dumb, you know. 멍청하게 네 번호 하나 못 지우고 멀쩡하게 네 생각해봐. 따위 하지 말지 그래 오히려 좋지 시원하게 여기 나겠지 가짜는 눈물 말고 네 진심이 뭔데 다 못 같아 다정했던 사진 속 네 모습이 다 똑같아 이번엔 다를 거라 했었던 말도 Sometimes 꺼져버리지 말 But sometimes 네가 보고 싶다 친구도 만나 시험무성이 쉐이미 샌디 근데 넌 매일은 닫고 번진 마스카라에 향을 친다고 기분이 참 속이 들려
로라의 탐구생활. 와, 너무 우아합니다. 이 시간에 로라의 탐구생활을 이야기를 하겠습니다. Who was it in the comments who said speak Korean? 내가 한국말을 할 수 있긴 한데 I'm not very fluent when it comes to like proper stuff. So I can say bits and pieces, but you're going to be disappointed. So I'm just going to speak English. 미안합니다. So question today, do you like meat? 고기 좋아하세요? There's so many types. Meat, beef, pork, chicken, duck. Among them, which is your favorite kind of meat? Please do not say potted meat. 스페딩. Don't say that. That's not what I'm talking about. 나는 사실은 고기는 별로 안 좋아하는데 그 중에는 I don't know, beef, chicken. I don't know. I don't really like meat, but I eat meat. But I wouldn't choose it. But in Korea, the most popular cut of meat is, of course, 삼겹살, pork belly. 맛있겠다. Sometimes people love it because, well, not only is it delicious, it's also nutritious, but also because it's pretty reasonably priced compared to other things, right? So one of the reasons people consume more pork than beef is, well, the price. Korean beef, 한우, is known for being particularly expensive, which is why a lot of people also look for imported beef options as more cost-effective. However, even imported beef these days is more expensive, isn't it? 장 보러 갈 때 진짜 어디 저기에 가도 이렇게 어머, what? Just looking at the prices of everything when you go shopping, it's a bit shocking. So in the US, beef prices have also recently reached an all-time high, rising by 16% in just 1 year. So according to news reports, while the overall consumer price index has risen by about 30% in the past 10 years, beef prices have soared by a much higher 45%. 45%! And the American media is quoting industry experts. They say the main reason for this recent sharp increase in beef prices, declining numbers of cattle on farms. Interesting. So since 2021, sadly, severe droughts led to shortage of grass. Shortage of grass means cows can't graze, which means ranchers have to purchase expensive feeds instead. So some areas also massive wildfires, which cause really dramatic losses as well. And ultimately, it's led to a shortage in beef. And as the planet continues to be damaged by us and other things, our lives are becoming harder as well. Much harder. So main message is look after the planet. 환경 보호해주세요. 그리고 배고파. I want to eat 소고기. Anyway, let's go straight through. This is Busan by Chance by Gina. Welcome. It's Busan by Chance with Gina, not by Gina. It's not a song. Hello.
Hi, Laura.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's lovely to see you.
Me too.
Nice to see you.
It's
Ni hao.
Ni hao. Wow, you learned some Chinese.
I did. I studied very hard, and that's what I came up with. How have you been?
Yeah, I've been doing some other stuff.
Yeah.
singing and doing some other business too at the same time.
Business, eh?
Business, yeah.
Well, listen, we don't have much time because, I can't stop talking. So I want to get straight into your segment. What have you got for us today?
Sure. Okay. So today I'd like to take you guys to some old parts of Busan. 초량.
I love 초량동. 너무너무 좋아.
Yes. So today I brought 2 photos. And okay, so the first one, it's like this photo shows a colorful hillside neighborhood where houses and buildings are packed closely together, climbing up the slope like building blocks. And near the top, there are some apartment buildings are painted in, you can see like pink, yellow, and blue, something like that. And below them, flat rooftops and small local shops create a cozy, lived-in feeling. In the distance, a green mountain stands quietly behind the town, adding calm to the busy view.
Yeah.
And above it all, the sky, it's clear blue, and making those things look bright and full of life.
I love it. Do you know what? I love this picture, and it makes me want to go to 이바구길.
이바구길?
Storytelling road, and you can go up. It's so good. I love that area of town. It's very historic, very meaningful. Okay, so why did you choose this photograph?
So I actually chose this one, of course, is because the buildings there are beautiful,
Yep.
and I don't usually see those buildings in China. Actually, to be honest.
Okay,
So,
okay.
In most of parts in China, like cities are all built on the flat land, 평지.
Really?
Yeah, so we're all 평지. So it's rare to see those buildings like built up on this hillside. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
What about in Scotland? I
Yeah.
guess, we have lots of mountains in Scotland, but we don't really see like villages, whole villages up like that, tadak, all the way up.
Yeah, it's pretty unique.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Yeah, especially in Busan, I think, right? Because there are lots of like hills.
Yeah.
오르막길 많아서.
맞아요.
So yeah, that's why because it looks pretty unique. That's why I kind of want to share with you guys. Because
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's pretty different from China. Like, but it's pretty different from where I used to live.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I wanted to share this.
I love it. And some of them look new, some of them look old.
Yes, that's true. Like some of them, looks like it's been for like decades or something. Like
맞아요.
some of them, like the pink yellow one looks like new painting, probably new buildings there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably lots of history or interesting stories back then.
I love it. I love it. This is actually very different from what I would see in Scotland. Like,
Yeah, I'm curious too.
but I've not been to Scotland. So whenever I'm in Scotland, I'm in a city. And then our hills, yeah, we do have houses that are built on hills, but it's not as packed as this. It's a lot more spread out, and there'll be like very flat streets, and so there will be
More like
maybe you'll get houses going a row up the hill instead of lots of different houses everywhere. Yeah.
more nature looking.
Not necessarily, but just less packed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
I like it.
interesting.
I do like it a lot. So tell us what we can see.
For this photo?
Oh, well, the next one. Do you have
Okay,
another
yeah,
one?
sorry. Yeah, sure. And the next one I prepared is also in 초량. So this one is kind of like, actually this photo we showed here cut off the, here you go, thank you.
미용실.
The 간판, yeah. So it's pretty interesting that those kind of like a red brick building style, I don't really see this in China either,
We see this a lot in Scotland. This is a very traditional building style in Scotland, but I believe this is from the Japanese
style?
more so than Korean style.
Oh,
I believe so.
didn't know
Please,
that.
listeners, viewers, tell me if I'm wrong. But in the Choryang area, there's a lot of buildings that were developed during the time of the Korean War, which meant they were done with a different style than what would be normal for Korean architecture.
See.
But please tell me if I'm wrong. This is just what my faint old lady memory is telling me.
So for this photo, like you can see, there are like some quiet alley in an old neighborhood, 초량, lined with red brick buildings and small shops. And you can see on the left, there's a traditional barber shop with a vintage sign that says 형제 미용실.
I love
which
it.
means brother's hair salon, I guess, in Korean.
Yeah.
And the street is narrow and with wires creasing across above, and everything feels pretty calm and about frozen in time. It's the kind of place where you can imagine neighbors greeting each other, or someone stepping out for a quick haircut on a sunny afternoon or something.
Yeah. So why did you choose this photo? Because they both feature buildings and they're very 부산답다. But why did you choose this building? What is it that you love about this?
Well, I chose this one because it captures a very local and everyday side of Busan. It's like you don't really see it on some travel ads or something, right? So as a foreigner living here, sometimes I found those hidden streets in Busan. It's just so unique. Same, I don't really see those things in China. We don't really paint houses so colorful.
Oh, is it all grey?
Kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
I've only been to Shanghai, and I've been in the city. I've not really been to neighborhoods in Shanghai. And I've been to Hong Kong, which I know is very different. But Hong Kong, I love how it's kind of 괴물 같은 느낌. With the buildings, like all 타닥타닥, and just very...
It's really colorful.
복잡해, but it's very colorful.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, lots of neon signs. But in China, we don't really have that, bling bling stuff.
Yeah.
So it feels like this one, it's, there are lots of interesting stories for those kind of neighborhood too. Yeah.
Can you imagine the people there just getting out, chatting, enjoying life? Okay, so we're talking about the vintage side of Busan.
Yes.
You're going to sing us a song. What would you like to sing?
Sure. So the sounds also about the vintage time. Probably, you probably know it. Yesterday Once More.
The Carpenters. 여러분 팝송 좋아하시죠? 여러분 우리 노래방 7080 노래방으로 갑시다. I love it.
So, yeah.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, you can take it away.
Sure.
When I was young, I listened to the radio, waiting for my favorite songs. When they played, I'd sing along. It made me smile. Those were such happy times, and not so long ago. How I wondered where they'd gone, but they're back again, just like a long lost friend. Oh, the songs I loved so well, every sha-la-la-la, every wow-wow still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that I start to sing so fine. When they get to the part where he's breaking her heart, it can really make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday once more. Looking back on how it was in years gone by, and the good times that I had, makes the day seem rather sad. So much has changed. It was song of love that I would sing to them, and I memorize each word. Those old melodies still sound so good to me as they melt the years away. Every sha-la-la-la, every wow-wow still shines. Every
like before. It's yesterday once more. Every sha-la-la-la, every wall still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that is started to sing so fine. One more time. Every sha-la-la-la, every wall still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that is started to sing so fine. Every sha-la-la-la, every wall. Thank you very much.
I loved it. Oh my gosh. I loved it. Gina, I'm going to read some of these messages.
Oh,
Awkward man named
sure.
sexing in. Wow, she can sing. Is she a singer? Awkward man name 처음 오시는 거예요? 수요일에? Hey, yes, she's a singer. Actually, Gina, you've been singing with BEFM for many years.
Sure, yeah.
Many years.
Yeah, it's been like 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years, yeah.
yeah.
Because we worked together before I said chario. And then I came back and we're working together again. I love
Yeah.
it. But for the listeners who maybe don't know who you are, briefly introduce yourself. Who are you and what was the contest you won?
Okay, so my name is Regina, and I'm here to introduce you some good spots in Busan, and also I'm gonna sing a song after this on every Wednesday, 4:30 around 4:30. Yeah.
근데 제가 그거는 아니고 그거 말고 자기 소개 좀.
아, 자기 소개?
네. 아니 그
자기
가수잖아요.
소개?
가수잖아요.
오케이.
그래서 가수 어떤 대회에서 나가셨는지
자랑.
자랑해 주세요. 자랑
Okay, I'm gonna
자랑.
brag myself a little bit.
Brag, please.
So it was, I think it was 2021. I went to a competition called, I forgot.
You forgot the name. That's good. That's good.
One something.
One voice one or something. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So I went there. It's held by BFM and TBS, I think. So I got the first prize there. So after that, I start to sing with
To
BFM
do more and more
together. Yeah.
There
So
we
it's
go.
been a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm having fun.
Well, we're glad to have you, and we'll have you every single Wednesday for more beautiful songs. If you have a request song for Gina to sing, send it in. She might not sing it, but you can at least ask.
I'll
Gina,
try.
thank you so Oneness. Thank you, Benny Neem.
Oh, one is. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
역시. She can't even remember, but Benny Neem's got it. Gina, thank you so much. We will see you
Thank you,
same
yeah.
time next week.
Yeah, see you
Always
next
love to
week.
hear your
Yeah.
voice. Take care. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
All right, everybody. We've got so many more people texting in. Merry Christmas saying, I just realized that's Merry Christmas. Neem saying, what a beautiful voice. Absolutely. Awkward man names. Is she Korean? No, she's from China. Awkward man name. Thank you for all the questions because it lets us explain what's going on. Thank you very much. I'm going to read some of your messages in a little bit, but we're going to say goodbye for the half time. Okay, so we'll be back from 5 p.m. However, coming up on the mic, Busan Quiz Master and Ask Me Anything as well. #9050 샵9050 or Kakao Talk to get in touch. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you in just a few. This is Ticket to the Sky by... No, it's not. You know what? I'm not even used to reading this. I apologize. Last song for you for the first half. Sweet Chaos by Day 6, requested by 3084 Neem.
부산영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
일상에서 문화를 만끽하는 15분 문화도시 부산. 글로벌 문화예술이 펼쳐지는 해양도시 부산. 다양한 문화예술, 공연과 축제가 펼쳐지는 부산에서 시민과 예술이 함께하는 특별한 동행이 시작됩니다.
부산문화재단 대표이사 오재환입니다. 다시 태어나도 살고 싶은 행복한 문화도시 부산을 위해 오늘 하루 문화예술의 멋진 항해사가 되어 보시길 바랍니다.
이 캠페인은 글로벌 문화도시 부산을 창조하는 비컬처 플랫폼 부산문화재단이 함께합니다.
During the summer monsoon season, Korea is often met with heavy rainfalls. Various accidents, including landslides and building collapses due to weak grounds, may occur during this time. So here are some tips that could keep you safe from long and wet monsoon season in Korea. First, regularly check and maintain water and drainage channels. Second, fix objects that could be blown away by severe wind, such as boards, TV networks, and others. Third, residents who live near areas prone to landslides, flooding, and sinkholes should be aware of the location of a nearby shelter as directed by authorities. And lastly, be aware of getting electric shocks. Always take preventive measures when using electric appliances to protect against electric shocks. Above all, staying informed of what to do is the most important. Tune in to BEFM 부산영어방송 for emergency broadcast. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
부산?
포열 부산 아닙니까?
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열 부산.
포열 부산.
할까요? 포열 부산.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of My Life, My English. This is a show where we meet guests and hear how English has shaped their lives. Today I've joined by someone who's got a special connection to Busan and to English itself. Please welcome Kim Nayeon-nim.
Hi, I'm Kim Nayeon, a native of Busan who really loves English.
Oh. So tell us, how did your English journey begin? What got you into it in the first place?
Oh, well, actually, it's been quite a while since I first got to know about here. I was on the junior reporter team for a year or two when I was young, and since then, I've been interested in English broadcasting, and while searching around, I found out about BEFM. Especially since they cover domestic issues in English, I became more immersed in it than other English news in English-speaking countries. You know, familiarity creates empathy, and empathy creates interest. Even these days, I still occasionally listen to BFM broadcasts on the radio app.
Junior reporter? That sounds exciting. What kind of thing did you do there?
Every 2 weeks or so, I went to several exhibitions or company did interviews and wrote articles in English. Children with blue caps and blue notes symbolizing my group of visible junior reporters were crowded around. It was a rare but good opportunity for me to have such diverse experiences at an early age.
And speaking of school, was there a moment where English felt less like studying and more like a part of your daily life?
I think my first experience of systematic English study was as part of the curriculum in my 3rd year of primary school, like most other Koreans. But apart from that, I really loved pop songs and some English picture books since I was a kid. By memorizing the lyrics and looking up words I didn't know in the dictionary, my English improved a lot. I studied without even realizing it.
That sounds like a best kind of learning, accidental learning. Have you had moments where all that effort really paid off?
Yes, there's some memorable moments. Last winter, I went on a trip abroad with my friend, and although it was not an English-speaking country, but most of the communication with natives at tourist attractions, airports, and hotels was in English. Since I was a little better at English than my friend, I was mostly in charge of the conversation and interpretation during the trip, and I felt a little proud at the time. And when my parents buy a product for overseas delivery, if the menu is in English, they call me first. Being able to speak English and being able to help people around me with my ability is always a proud moment for me.
Love that. Now, I know a lot of listeners are keen to improve their speaking. Since you mentioned how important that is, do you have any tips?
First of all, I would like to tell you to choose a study method that suits your learning purpose. Koreans usually study English as if it were only an academic discipline, but English as a language requires a slightly different approach. Language is a tool for communication. In other words, you have to speak to develop. Even if your grammar is not perfect, just trying to use English with confidence is very helpful for learning English. It's okay if you don't have anyone to do it with. Even just consistently writing an English diary or simply practicing recalling what every object around you are in English can be a huge help.
Beautifully said. And before we let you go, could you leave us with one last thought?
Sure. There is a famous quote from linguist Wittgenstein: "The limits of my language mean the limits of my world." Learning a second language has allowed me to concretize my expanded world by introducing me to completely new expressions, perspectives, and ways of thinking that correspond to this vast world. Communication with people on the other side of the globe is possible without any delay. Learning English will ultimately expand my options and opportunities, thus brightening my future.
Well, trust me, that was one of the most impressive closing moments I've ever heard. Thank you so much, Nayanim, for sharing your story. You've reminded us that English isn't just something we study, it's something we live.
Thank you.
You've listening to My Life, My English. We air every Wednesday at around 5 p.m. We hope you see you back. Take care and goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now. That was our reporter Yoon Seo-jin and our interviewee Kim Nayeon-nim, who is all grown up. Look at that. Now, Nayeon first discovered BEFM after working as a junior reporter here. As you know, we have a junior reporter program, which sparked her interest in early broadcasting. So she says that she naturally, a junior reporter, so it sparked her interest in English. She wanted to be closer to English. She wanted to be, around English speakers, just using the language and getting into the ins and outs of it. And I love what she said, that she naturally improved her English through songs and picture books, because these are ways that you can improve your English, even for like grown-ups. Picture books are very helpful. When I first learned Korean, I used to use children's stories, children's books, and I still sometimes do. And she said she feels proud when she goes to different countries, and she can use English when she's helping her family and she's traveling. I really like that, and they feel like, kids especially feel kind of like 자신감 더 생기는 거예요. They feel more confident when they can use more English as well. She also thinks that English should be approached as a tool for communication, not just an academic subject. And I think most of us would agree that that's the right way. But when you're in school, that's not how it often comes about, right? You have to sit there, you have to memorize words, you have to, do the tests. It's very, very hard. So, yeah, I really like it. And she says, practice confidently, even if your grammar isn't perfect. Find your goal with your English and then do something that is appropriate to that goal. I liked it, Nayan. And by the way, I made a mistake there. She didn't actually work as a junior reporter for BEFM. She worked as a junior reporter and, somewhere else. And then so she came here after she's decided she wanted to speak more English. Yeah. 괜찮아요. It's okay. We got it. I redid my English. English is not easy. Ang PD asked me, what is your tip for speaking English? Actually, my tip is this. Number one, don't care about making mistakes. Because we all make mistakes. Mistakes are the mother of learning. 그래서 혹시 영어 더 잘하고 싶은 사람이시면 첫 번째로 문제를 많이 해야 실수 많이 해야 돼요. See that? I just did a 실수 in my explanation of 실수. You need to make so many mistakes, because as long as you're failing forward and learning from them, it's very, very helpful to make mistakes. And the second thing is learn like a baby. 아기처럼 배우세요. 공부하지 마세요. 배우세요. And what I say by that is use the sounds of the language that you want to speak, not the words of the language that you want to speak. So for example, I could say to Ang PD, I would say, oh, Ang PD, 진짜요? That's so unnatural. Instead of like, 에이, 진짜? 아이고, 그 말도 안 되네. And so use the sounds. Use the sounds of the language. What about you? Are you a language learner? Do you need to study more, in your opinion? Studying is important, but as long as you're using what you're learning, I think you're going to be able to have a good grasp of the language. And I agree, it's got to be for communication. We don't need English to pass a test. I used to teach English to adult learners, and one person had what do you call it? The English test. Anyway, the 토댕. And they had a very, very high score in 토댕. And then I had some kind of low-level speakers, and they were very nervous because we did one open class together, and they said, teacher, I'm so scared. This person has a very, very high score. And I said, it's okay, everyone's equal. And this person with the high score could not speak a sentence. They couldn't speak any English. So I said, what did you think of the movie? And I said it because they had a very high score. They said something that was not matching their score. So remember, test scores, number one, are not final. And number two, they're not a measure of your worth or your value or, how good you are. It just means that in this particular test, this is what you came back with. So if you are struggling with language, 화이팅! And be more like 나연님. What do you think? You can send me your text messages, #9050 샵9050 or KakaoTalk. Get onto YouTube live stream. Send us your messages in there. Awkward man name texting in saying, I'm jealous of your English skill. Awkward man name, your English is beautiful. Don't be jealous. Today's text topic, 내가 꿈꾸는 여름 휴가 장소는 어디인가요? Where is your dream summer vacation destination? So many people texting in with lovely messages. And oh my goodness, let me see if I can go down all the way to 현철님. 짝짝짝 잘 들었습니다. That was for Gina's song. But thank you. I'll take it. Also, we've got people all the way back here. 제가 꿈꾸는 여름 휴가 장소는 동해안 7번 국도 해안도로를 따라 발길이 닿는 곳 어디든 가서 푹 쉬고 싶어요. 맞아요. And you know, I saw another message back here that said, oh yeah, Busan Ajenim saying, it'll be best places if I can be wherever with my family. That's the thing. It doesn't really matter where we go. There's beautiful places all over the world. But if we're with beautiful people at the same time, that's really what makes it even more special, right? That's what makes it more special. I don't know. Where would I like to go? Hawaii. I would also like to go to Hawaii. Anyway, it's now Wednesday, the 16th of July at 5:13 on the clock. It's time for Busan Quiz Master, but before that, let's have a little song. This is Avril Lavigne with One of Those Girls. Welcome back, everybody, to For Your Busan. The time is now 5:16 on the clock. It's Wednesday, the 16th of the 7th month. What is the 7th month? Ang PD, quiz. 7th month. July, come on. That was your quiz. Because it's time for Busan Quiz Master. Oh, yeah, we're 텔레파시는 좀 더 열심히 해야 되겠습니다. I tell you what, do you know what? I just drank some water and I really feel like there's a little burp coming and I don't want to burp on air. I've never done it and I don't want this to be the day, but I can feel it under there. So if I put my head under the desk, that'll be why. Okay, just FYI. Yikes. Okay, it's Busan Quiz Master time where you can win pizza! Bwah, 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 bwah. And it is, in fact, 지하철, which means subway, Busan subway station. So today's pizza day, it's quiz time for the subway quiz. And so all you need to do is listen to the hints. Send us your messages to 샵9050 #9050. Those text messages will cost you 100 won. 문자 메시지는 100원입니다. KakaoTalk is free, of course, free as well. On the app, you can find us on the BEFM app over there. You can also get us over on YouTube, where we are live streaming my face to you. And by the way, for the first week, I'm wearing makeup and doing my hair. From next week, good luck. Good luck. Oh, we've got some more messages. Let me read those in a little bit. Okay, so are you ready for hint number 1, my friends? Yay! Oh, thanks very much for the answer. Okay, the Busan Metro first opened in 1985. It's got 17 stations back in the day, but now it has 6 lines, 158 stations, including the Busan Gimhae Light Rail and also the Donghae-Nambusan, the Donghae line. So every Wednesday, we're going to bring one station or one subway station here in Busan. You've got to guess it, right? 부산의 한 지하철역에 관한 힌트를 듣고 어떤 역에 대한 이야기인지 맞춰주시면 됩니다, 여러분. 자, 오늘 어떤 역으로 덧나볼까요? First hint. Ready? It is live. Mananim, it is live. This station is located in 사상구 district. Okay? 첫 번째 힌트. 사상구에 있는 역입니다. Hint number 2. This station was established in 1999. Oh, that's a good song. Tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Bum, ba-da, ba-da, da-da, da-da. Okay, good. That's enough. The station was established in 1999. Hint number 3. There are 2 universities near this station. Do you know what they are? Well, I'm not going to tell you, but that's your next hint, okay? What else? This station, or the name of this station, translates to cold well, as there's still a well nearby. And hint number 5, as of 2024, the station has an average of 10,889 passengers per day, okay? 1번 힌트에서 5번 힌트까지. Is it 5번 or 5번? 5번 힌트까지. 숫자는 어렵다. 5번 힌트까지 완성되었습니다. Okay, I'll play you a song and then we'll come back for more hints. Does anyone have any idea? Not cold warm, cold well. Cold well. Welly, welly, welly. W-E-L-L. So it translates to cold well. #9050 샵9050. Send us your messages, Kakao Talks. Get onto the live stream on YouTube and you could be the winner. Okay, time for the first song break. 1999 by Mark.
Well, listen to me. Listen. Yeah. Too fine. 1999 다시 느껴나. What? Today I feel so new. Feels like 99. Well, listen to me. 99, yeah, 99. 99, yeah, 99. What? 99, yeah, 99, yeah. 99. Yeah, Mark Lee, back again. What's up with a testament? 목젖 찍어 달라 flow, I'ma break the neck. Algorithm tiny 앞에 도착해. 날 said I'ma wake him up, I'ma wake him up, I'ma wake him up 난 되고 뭐 10년째 기분 내 dream 소고기가 없지 Got a call from my maker told me wake up, said okay 오늘 저 태양절 뭐 보여 I feel reborn Used to think but now I know baby 1999 다시 느껴 난 Today I feel so new feels like 99 Listen to me 99 yeah 99 99 yeah 99 yeah 99 yeah 99 yeah 기가 막히네 아침에 okay I wear that on her like Jackie no what's that 하루밤낮을 바뀌는 세상 말고 난 I know he sees me more than so viral What's a decade 10년 동안 나 같은 너무 못 봤네 100 못할 바엔 일을 알았게 I'm so fine Why will listen to me 1999 다시 느껴 난 Today I feel so new Feels like 99 Why will listen to me 99 yeah 99 What? 99 yeah 99 yeah. 99 yeah 99 yeah. Light it up 해가 또 빨갛네 This is a revolution I leave the 99 Just to get to one baby 세기 마지막에 태어나 시대의 마지막이 될게 Only one more question remains 대체 what was his plan 99 yeah you ain't listening Listen Well listen to me Let me show you I was born to be Let me show you I was born to be What you mean? Let me show you I was born to be I was always meant to be yours Yeah
Let's bring it back.
1999 다시 느껴 난 Today I feel so new Feels like 99 Listen to me 99 yeah 99 99 99 yeah 99 you 99 yeah 99 yeah 혼자 beat the kids 그냥 show me how you spend 세상에다 찍어 market 1999 혼자 beat the kids 그냥 show me how you spend 세상에다 찍어 market
Welcome back to Busan Quiz Master. It's part 2 of the quiz. And let me tell you, so many messages coming in. So let me get straight to it. All right. We have, oh my goodness, all the way down here, Kim Deok-sun-nim texting in with an answer. I'm not reading what your answers are. Okay. If anyone gets the right answer, I'm not going to read it out. Okay. 혹시 맞췄으면 제가 얘기를 안 할 거예요. Okay. So 김덕수님, thank you. 이기랑님 texting in with an answer. 제이숙님 texting in, I have no clue. 제이숙님이 알려주셔서 감사합니다. Thank you for letting me know. We've also got 노네임님. Who is this? Saying quiz master 정답 사상역입니다. 사상역은 아닙니다. 사상역은 아니고요. 다시 한번 생각해 보세요. 샵 9050 89050 카카오톡. You can get us on YouTube Live, on the streaming as well, or on the BEFM app. We've got 심수정님 texting in with the right answer and saying 여기가 예전 이름이 동서대 경남정보대학이었을걸요. I don't know. 조연설님 texting in. 땡땡땡인 것 같습니다. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. S.님 texting in, 성덕님 texting in saying good day and welcome. Good day to you as well. 답은 주례역입니다. 땡입니다. 땡. It's not 주례역. 역. That's hard. 역. We've also got Park Jin-soo-님 texting in with an answer and saying, song request, Cold Shoulder by Adele, please. Well, I believe we will play that for you in just a few moments. Okay, let me read you more hints, okay? 힌트 더 드리겠습니다. 준비하셨습니까, 여러분? 준비해주세요. Ready? Here we go. When you come out of exit 1 of this subway station, you'll see a traditional street market nearby. Okay. Next, we've got the station number. Now, this station number is 224. 224번 역입니다. 224번 역이고요. Okay. This station is located between 개금 and 주례. Okay. 주례 is hard to say. Is that hard to say for Koreans? 주례. 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 네. 네. 주례 station. And okay, 마지막 힌트. 한국말을 할 수 있는 사람들이 이런 거를 딱 알 것 같습니다. If you speak Korean, you'll probably get this right away. The name of this station also translates to cold-hearted. Cold-hearted. Okay? So, 한국말로 하면, 영어로 하면 cold-hearted입니다. cold는 차갑다. 차갑다 심장역. 차심역? 없는데요. So if you know the answer, get in touch with me, #9050 샵9050 or KakaoTalk. Again, 101 for those messages. It's pizza. If you're texting us, that's 101 pizza. If you are getting on the other ways to message us, that's free pizza. I love pizza, especially free pizza. All right, let me read another message here. We've got 9196님 texting in with the right answer saying 확실합니다. 확실. And saying 저는 내년까지는 휴가가 없답니다. 고딩맘이라. So you've got your 고딩맘. So that means that you've got so much stress to order from your child. That's hard. 하루 3시간 짧은 휴식을 하고 오기에 극장 좋아요. That's so good. But you've got to take the little breaks in between here and there. 3084 name. Wow, Laura is back. How have you been? I've been wonderful, thank you. It's so nice to be back with you all. How have you been? Could you play my request song, Sweet Chaos? We will see. We've got lots of request songs lined up, so if we have time, we will. But speaking of which, we have a request song coming up right now. This is related to today's quiz. It's a request by Park Jin-su님, Cold Shoulder by Adele.
You say it's all in my head, and the things I think just don't make sense. So where you been then? Don't go all coy. Don't turn it around on me like it's my fault. See, I can see that look in your eyes, the one that shoots at me each and every time. You breaks me with your cold shoulder. Whenever you look at me, I wish I was her. You shower me with words made of knives. Whenever you look at me, I wish I was These days, when I see you, you make it look like I'm see-through. Do tell me why you waste our time when your heart ain't in it and you're not satisfied. You know I know just how you feel. I'm starting to find myself feeling that way too. When you breaks me with your cold shoulder. Whenever you look at me, I wish I was her. You shower me with words made of knives. Whenever you look at me, I wish I was her. Time shoulder. Whenever you look at me, I wish I was her. You shower me with words made of knives. Whenever you look at me, I wish I was her. You face me with your cold shoulder. Whenever you look at me, I wish I was her. You shower me with words made of knives. Whenever you look at me, I wish I was her.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for part 3 of Busan Quiz Master. Are you excited? Yes? Well, before we get into that, let's do some housekeeping. 5:33 on the clock is Wednesday, the 16th of July. It's a Wednesday, and we're already halfway through the year, halfway through the week, halfway through the year. Well, nothing really. I'm not very surprised about that. But anyway, Quizmaster Part 3, time for me to tell you the answer and who will be the winner. Ooh. Nobody else wants to do that with me? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a bit better. Thanks very much. It's like ghost town in here. It's like Halloween all over again. You've still got time to text me #9050 샵9050 or Kakao Talk. Estok-님 texting in saying, I love this kind of hint. Chaesuk-님 texting in with an answer. Kim Sang-yun-님 as well with an answer. 백건우님 texting in. 저는 휴가 보내기 생겼습니다. Oh no. Okay, so saying the right answer as well, but also saying that in August you need to get surgery. So you need to go to the hospital and you're going to have you're going to have a holiday in the hospital. That's not good, 백건우님. Well, listen, I hope it's a very short holiday, and the reason being that means it's not super serious surgery. But I wish you all the luck with the surgery as well. That's a scary thing. So good luck, but the doctors do this all day, every day, so it'll be fine. All right, let's get to the winner of today's quiz. First of all, I need to give you the answer. I gave you lots of hints, and these hints were really fun today, right? So today's answer is 2호선 냉정역입니다. Line 2's 냉정 station. Woo! Why are we clapping? This is the answer, not the winner. Okay, I don't get it. Nick doesn't know what he's doing. That's why they fired him. Just kidding. They didn't fire him. I was thinking, should I say that? Should I not say it? Definitely wanted to say it for a long time. Long time. They didn't fire him, by the way. That was a complete joke. I was just kidding. 냉정역, that is the answer. Today's winner is 9138님. Congratulations to you. Woohoo! You get pizza. Wow, blah, blah, blah. So that's 101 pizza for you. Delicious. What a treat for the eyes and the ears, or something like that. Anyway, we will have another Quiz Master tomorrow, so you've got plenty of chances to win some fabulous prizes. However, it's time for us to move along for today. I want to say thank you to everybody for texting in all these funny messages. I love it. Keep it going. I love this energy. Up next, we've got Melissa.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
back, everybody. It's time for Ask Me Anything or 모물보 with Melissa.
Why, thank you for the clapping.
You get a
That's
clap.
very nice.
Apparently, we're clapping everything.
Yep. It feels weird to, when we say the answer and we don't celebrate somehow.
Why do we celebrate saying the answer?
Because we knew the answer. Somebody knew the answer.
That's true. That's
right?
true.
We're celebrating that.
Yeah, but I feel like it takes away from the celebration of the winner.
We can celebrate more than one thing.
We have to be more. Well, there has to
More
be more
celebratory.
for the winner. Then, okay, let's get hats. Ang PD for the list. Hats.
What about the little party blowhorn things?
Yeah, let's get those for celebration. I like
but
it.
don't reuse them because that might cause like a public safety health crisis.
Save them. So one person, one tutor.
Yes.
You write your name on it.
Yes. For safety. For health. Yes.
Anywho, this is the segment called Ask Me Anything. Now, this is the first time we're working together, so I'm very excited. You answer life's tough questions with a twist. What does that mean? What do we do?
Absolutely. Well, it doesn't matter if we're in Busan, Seoul, or another city in the world. People pretty much deal with similar problems. And in this segment, we tackle those problems head on, but instead of recommending just one course of action, like most advice columns do, we offer not one, not two, but three options for dealing with the problem.
So is it like best advice, silly advice, just kidding advice? Or is it all like real advice?
All of it could be real.
Okay.
So, listeners, we leave it up to you what you think would be best to do in this situation. And it might not even be a suggestion that I have. It might be a unique suggestion. So, listeners, please send in your messages and share your thoughts with us.
네, 여러분. 오늘 어떤 조언을 드리고 싶은지 진짜 열심히 생각해 보시고 샵 9050 아니면 89050 for 101 or 카카오톡으로도 아니면 유튜브에서도 조언해 주시기 바랍니다. Okay.
Yes, and I already see messages from Awkward Man Neem is Melissa from Minnesota, Benny Neem, Wisconsin, as far as I know. Yes, ding, ding, ding. Benny Neem, you got it. I'm from Wisconsin, neighbors with Minnesota.
Yeah.
So I say things like oofta.
I can hear it in your accent.
Really?
I
had to neutralize it quite a bit when I moved down to the southern part of the U.S.
Oh, they didn't like it?
No, you're not really allowed to say things like kabang in English.
Yeah.
What is it?
Bag.
So in the north, we say bag.
Bag.
It's a bag. So I worked at a store and I said, do you want a bag? And people said, what? I said, bag. Do you want a bag? What?
Do I want to bag?
Do you want a bag? So I had to change bag.
I see.
Right? That's the accepted.
English is not easy. It's not easy at all. Okay.
But that's not the problem today.
That's not the problem. Let's get
Accents
into
are not
it.
the problem. So this is a mumulbo first. We actually have two different people, one man and one woman who've never met, complete strangers, but they asked almost the exact same relationship question about the people they are dating.
Ooh, relationship advice.
Oh, yes.
연애에 대해서 얘기를 하는 거예요.
So let's start with the man.
Okay.
So his 26-year-old girlfriend has been in university for 8 years. Now, before anyone assumes this woman is becoming a doctor, baksa hakwi, no. 아니에요. Hold off. This is 8 years on a bachelor's degree. 학사 학위. Yes.
8 years for a 학사?
Yes.
와, 피곤하겠다.
So, the only reason this 26-year-old 여자친구 didn't graduate is because her parents agreed to pay all her bills as long as she's a student and she is scared to get a job, according to the boyfriend.
안 돼요, 안 돼.
So,
그렇게 하면 안 돼.
The boyfriend is worried because he's considering getting married to this woman. He works full-time. He has no debt. 부채가 없어요. He asked his girlfriend to try working just part-time, right? Get an alba. See how it goes. She refused, and now he doesn't know what to do. That's the man.
그러면은 내가 do you want me to just recap in Korean very briefly?
Yes, sure.
자, 한국말로 간단하게만 설명해 드리겠습니다. 26살 여자친구 있는 남자의 문제입니다. 자, 이 여자친구는 대학교에서 8년 아직까지 8년 되었습니다. 그거는 박사도 아니고 이거는 학사예요. 근데 8년 있는 이유는 부모님이 학생 될 때까지 가상비 다 드릴 거예요. 다 낼 거예요. 그래서 어떻게 말하면 되지? 가스비나 등등등. 그래서 여자친구는 돈 안 내기 위해서 계속 학생 하기로 했습니다. 생활비 맞아요. 근데 이 남자친구는 여자랑 같이 결혼할 생각이 있지만 부치도 없고 근데 여자친구가 직업을 안 하고 싶어요. 네, 직장에 안 들어가고 싶은 거예요. 너무 걱정되어서. 그래서 어떻게 하는지 진짜 고민 많이 하고 있습니다. So what about the women? You said the man and the woman have got similar problems. What about this woman? They're not in the same relationship,
No,
right? Okay.
totally different.
다른 연애 문제입니다. 근데 비슷한 문제고.
Yes. So this woman is a 40-year-old American surgeon.
Oh.
She's doing well. She earns about $500,000 US dollars a year, which is about 6억 9천만 원 every year. So she's doing well financially. In contrast, her 51-year-old boyfriend is I got to do air quotes, actor.
Oh.
배우 되고 싶어요. So he has worked exactly 2 days, 일, in the last year.
What?
So the woman, she made it clear she does not care if her boyfriend doesn't make much money, but she's concerned about his lack of drive. 그 사람은 열정 부족해요. She's worried about that lack of drive. So similar to the boyfriend mentioned earlier, this woman is also considering marrying this man, but is worried he won't change since he is 51.
오케이. So 간단하게 한국말을 하면 이 두 번째 문제는 미국인 40살 여자입니다. 미국에서 의사 활동하고 있습니다. 특히 수술 전문이에요. 그래서 돈 엄청 많이 벌고 있습니다. 근데 반대적으로 남자친구는 51살 배우 되고 싶은 사람이에요. 그래서 1년 안에 이틀만 일하고 있었습니다. 그래서 그 남자친구는 돈이 많이 안 벌어도 괜찮다고 생각했는데 노력도 안 하고 열정도 부족한다고 하셨습니다. 그래서 결혼을 하고 싶은지 어떻게 하는지 진짜 고민 많이 하고 있습니다. 지금 오케이.
Yes.
Who knows? Who knows?
We have advice though. We have some advice.
Break up.
Okay, well, see, I actually have recommended that so many times on previous Mumulbo segments. So, I'm trying to branch out and offer alternatives since I'm guessing they already considered breaking up, hopefully.
Yeah.
So, advice number 1, be painfully honest about your intentions that you want to get married, but also honest about your money concerns. Insist on an independence trial period. That's what I'm calling it, an independence trial period.
An independence trial period. How would you describe that outside of the word independence trial period?
So I would tell them you need to move out, support yourself. No allowance. So totally 영돈 없어요 for 6 months.
Okay.
I think 6개월, that's like appropriate as they continue dating. And the other partner could help them, like learn how to budget. But no mooching.
No mooching.
No
What is
mooching. 기생하다 안 돼요.
mooching. 이거 주세요. 이거는 좀 돈 내면 안 될까?
Yes. No mooching.
사줘. 오빠 사줘.
So if they succeed with this trial period, consider marriage again. If they cannot do it, well, you have to break up.
They have to break up. 그러면은 this is so harsh. Okay, so Melissa's advice number 1. 결혼하고 싶은 것의 의도는 솔직하게 말해야 되고 그리고 무조건 독립 시험 기간을 가져야 합니다. That means you've just basically got to have that time to prove that you can be independent.
Yes, because anyway, most people want some time to be independent anyway before getting married.
Yeah.
Right? They want that time to live on their own, to discover what they're interested in, right? So That's advice number one.
That's advice number one. relation님 texting인 여자나 남자나 경제적 활동을 안 하면 오래 못 가요. 사랑만으로부터는 세상은 매우 어렵습니다. 그거는 맞긴 맞지만 제가 남자 친구를 만났을 때 진짜 사랑으로만 만났었고 제가만 돈 벌고 있었습니다. 우리 남편은 in between jobs였어요. 너무 부끄러웠어요 그때 우리 남편. 이제 not 부끄러워요. So when I first met my husband, he didn't work and I worked. He wanted to get a job, so it wasn't like lack of effort.
Okay.
He was pretty good, but I think love is enough as long as there's also wiggle room on other things.
Okay. Love doesn't pay the bills.
Love does not pay the bills.
Yes.
Or we hope it doesn't. Let's not that kind of show, Melissa.
Oh dear. We're taking this out of the G-rated territory.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's advice number one. So advice number two, kind of along the lines of what you suggested, make some kind of alternative work arrangement. So, for example, if the other person does not want to work, it seems like neither of these people, the man or the surgeon, the woman, they don't need money. So if the other person doesn't want to work, that's fine, but then they need to do, for example, all the housework, all the cooking, cleaning. Later, if they have kids, they're the ones getting up in the middle of the night, doing school drop-offs, etc.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. There's got to be give and take. 그래서 두 번째 조언은 서로 배려. 서로 배려해야 됩니다. 예를 들면 한 명이 일을 안 하면 요리, 청소, 육아 대부분을 다 해드리는 거 좋지 않을까? They say that. So I don't know. I think the most important thing of all of this, actually, I think whatever advice we can give, I think the most important thing, if it works for them, then it's okay. 내 인생은 아니라서 다른 사람 인생이라서 하고 싶은 대로 할 수 있어요.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So the fact that they are messaging in asking for advice, I think that shows they're already unhappy.
So these are
in
real
this
people
relationship.
asking you
These
for
are
advice.
real people. So I would say if they're already confused enough, they're writing in for advice, it's a big enough problem. They should not just accept it right now and get married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because already it's an issue.
It's an
obviously.
issue. Yeah. Okay. What's the next one?
All right. Final piece of advice before any marriage planning starts. First of all, for the 26-year-old girlfriend, she needs to stop depending on the bank of mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
And so for the woman, tell 51-year-old boyfriend also they need to get a part-time job to pay for anything they want beyond basics, right? If you need anything other than, like milk, eggs, butter, whatever, you need to buy it yourself so you understand the value of money. And then the woman who is the surgeon, the man who has no debt, they will continue to pay rent, utilities, buying the basics. But anything beyond that, clothes, gas for their car, going out to eat, it needs to come from the pocket of the person they're dating. They need to figure it out.
Yeah.
Get some financial independence.
Be financially independent. 경제적인 독립을 필요하다고 하셨습니다. 저는 너무 어려워요. 사실은 반대도 아니고 똑같은 생각도 아니고 because I think it's very difficult. If you're married, it's different. But if you're thinking about marriage and you have these issues, I think the fact that you're writing in about these issues tells me it's probably not the right thing to get married.
Right.
If you don't accept your situation as it is, and the people have said that they're not going to change,
right,
then I think you're out of luck.
Yes, right? So it's not a good idea, especially the 40-year-old woman dating the 51-year-old actor. It seems she thinks he's going to change, but I think it's a kind of an insane idea to think someone will change after getting married.
Yeah.
So my brother Cammy, he gave me the best advice that I ever got before I got married. He said, if somebody you want to marry, they throw their socks on the floor and you tell them, hey, stop throwing your socks on the floor. Put your socks in the hamper. And then they put their socks in the hamper. That is change, and that is the maximum amount of change you can expect in any relationship. And he was absolutely right.
Yeah.
Anything more than socks from the floor to the laundry hamper, it's not going to happen.
Really?
It's not going to happen.
See, no, I think differently. I think people do change, and I think when you become a unit after marriage, you evolve. So it's not like I'm doing this bad habit, I'm going to change it. It's like I want to be a better person for myself and for my partnership and for my kids. And so I think there is evolution, and I'm definitely not in the camp of people don't change. I think people change.
So do you think 51-year-old actor will change?
I don't think he will.
Okay.
But I believe people can.
You have hope?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe people can. But I think working 2 days in 1 year sends a clear message that there's not much passion for work there.
He is very much as is.
Yes.
있는 그대로. He is
맞아요.
as is.
있는 그대로.
If she likes him with his current work habits, then she can marry him. But she seems very concerned about this.
I think it's interesting. Just quickly, very quickly, anybody else been giving you any advice about these kind of things? Online comments? Or?
Yes. So I love this. Some of these questions, they came in through financial expert Dave Ramsey. And some members of the Dave Ramsey team, they called this 51-year-old, I love this, they called him an unmotivated slug. 동기 부여가 없는 민달팽이. Right. Next time you're really angry at somebody who doesn't, like wash the dishes, whatever. Just, you unmotivated slug. 동기 부여가 없는 민달팽이. I find it a little catchy, right? You're so confused. Like, wait, I'm a slug? I'm a what?
너무 심하네.
Yes. Yes.
That's so harsh.
So Dave Ramsey, he also said this lack of effort is going to carry over into other areas of their life.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Melissa, it's a very difficult one. However, let's think about it more. And I look forward to gossiping about other people's lives again next week. Solving problems left, right, and center.
Yes, absolutely.
It's been a pleasure, and I will see you next week.
Yes, we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Melissa. Say bye to Melissa, everybody. All right, time for us to say goodbye for today. Today's show was produced by Jung Yuna, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, and hosted by Laura McCluckey. Final song for you today is 사건의 지평선 by Yuna. 지평선. 어렵다. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
생각이 많은 건 말이야 당연히 해야 할 일이야 나에겐 우리가 지금 1순위야 안전한